Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's call. My name is Melanie Levitz. I'm out of North Miami Beach, Florida, actually in Boca Raton, but I am originally from North Miami Beach, Florida. And welcome to tonight's call. I see we have Gregory in Texas, Amber in Indiana, Mona in Houston, Michelle's hopping on here. I see Trish and Troy and Shanita. Welcome to the call. Again, my name is Melanie Levitz, and I don't know about you, but I kind of grew up learning what not to do in life. Both my parents were the troublemakers of their families. I know you guys at least have one. I was blessed with two, and they say that two negatives equal a positive, and that's me. So right after high school, I actually decided to join the Air Force. I wanted to travel the world. It's been a huge passion of mine since I was a kid, and of course, get an education through the government. And 13 years ago, I was introduced to a similar concept that your friend invited you here tonight. But my friend who invited me was an officer in the Air Force. He actually used to fly this plane right here on the wall. It was a B-52 as a radar navigator. And when I saw what you're about to see, it was a complete yes. Put yes in the chat if you're ready to get started, because I am excited to share with you that has drastically impacted my life for a 180-degree difference in my journey. So let me open my slides for you, and let's go ahead and jump into this. So again, what your friend invited you here to see is something very, very special. What we call this is a VIP Club social that allows you to learn more about the good life with Club Secret. And as I said, I was in the Air Force, 12 years active duty when I was able to get out, but I saw it just 8 years in, and my plan was to stay 20. I was getting close to that 10-year mark. I was a student in college. My plan was to retire from the Air Force, and I was actually going to school to become a foreign language officer to retire with a higher pay grade. So when I saw it and I said yes, my friend told me that I could actually make some extra income by sharing it with my friends. And I thought to myself, well, I'm going to share it anyways. So if you guys want to pay me, then for sure I'm in for that part too. And little did I know, when I was living paycheck to paycheck at 28 years young, how drastic my life would change simply by saying yes to this concept. So yes, your life can change as well. And today I'm actually still in the Air Force after almost 23 years. I'll be retiring here in March. 12 years active and 8 reserves, actually 9 reserves. But because I said yes, put yes in the chat if you want to go to Fiji, where I was able to experience Cloud9, or if you want to say yes to going to Africa, to swimming in Victoria Falls, or even holding baby lions as an amazing experience. And then of course, put yes in the chat if your bucket list is to go to Ireland for St. Patrick's Day. As you can see, I went with my very best friend, and also checking off bucket list items like Rockefeller Center in New York, Times Square, and say yes if you haven't been or you want to go to the Great Lakes of Canada, because it's been an amazing experience. And what I'm so passionate about and what I love most is that because I said yes, I actually became one of the top trainers in my previous company, where they were flying me all around the world to teach people how to build this business, which is super cool, and my huge passion of serving and giving back. And I've been to places like Singapore in front of hundreds of people, up to 5,000 people at once, or Cyprus and Australia, which is really, really cool. If you want to go to Australia, say yes, because the koala bears there are super cool. But what I love most about what we do and in our industry is our personal growth and development. See, I actually learned and changed my behavior to become the person I wanted to marry. And I actually, this Saturday, will be celebrating 2 years of marriage with my amazing husband, Adrian, in this photo. So before we get into everything, I want to show you a little quick 2-minute recap of what it looks like to be a part of our amazing club, where our members are experiencing the amazing access to VIP events and, of course, curated trips. So here's a quick video of what it looks like to be a part of our club. Check it out.
I couldn't handle. No one else could ever hold a candle. Get ready for a battle, cause you know that I was born for this. I was born for this. Never met a match I couldn't handle. No one else could ever hold a candle. I tell you I was born for this. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now. I was born.
For this. Ow! That video gets me excited every time. If you were born to live the good life, like we all should be, then put a yes in the chat, because this is Club Secret, where we are living the good life. Just so you have a little history about where we're from, we are a 20-year-old company, family owned, run by brothers and sisters in all 50 states and now more than 60 countries, debt-free, $3 billion in sales, yes, with a B, and we have amazing products. Our headquarters is in Scottsdale, Arizona, with our founder, Isaac Ben Shabbat, as well as headquarters in Asia and Europe as well. And what's really cool about our lifestyle is we're helping you look your best, feel your best, and travel for less. So just in 2021, March of 2021, we actually launched our travel platform, which is really, really cool, because you're looking at a solid foundational company that actually owns land in 3 different countries, where we're already building Club Secret resorts and wellness centers. But what's really cool is that we're still really new in one of the most largest industries in the world, travel. So if you love travel, put yes in the chat, because we have some amazing membership deals where we're going to help you save up to $4,000 a year with over a million retailers, and of course 80,000 events like movies, theme parks, and even food and dining out. Here's a quick message from one of our agents, Jared Ojeda, a firefighter at that.
Jared Ojeda here from Atlanta, Georgia, Riverdale in particular. I wanted to take my son out to the movies, but I saw the prices. I was like, oh, I can't do it. But then I looked up on member deals, saw over a 40% savings. So instead of paying $66, we paid $33. I thank member deals.
Yes, me too, Jared. My husband and I love the movie nights, and we save anywhere between $8 to $10 just on our tickets. But that's not it. So you also get your own Pro Search booking engine, where we have access to 2 million global properties around the world, where you can book flights, hotels, car rentals, excursions, activities, and even experiences like this one here. If you love Vegas, put yes in the chat, because we have the Caesar's Palace, for example, for only $54 a night on our Pro Search engine. We also have places like Phoenix, Arizona, which is a really popular spot, with 43% savings per night. We even do the Sunny Isles over here in Miami, if you want to come visit me, at 84% savings. Check this out. You're going to save $781 just off of this resort alone. But of course, who doesn't love Mexico, right? We go to Cancun, 56% savings. On Expedia is $4,800. On our Pro Search engine, it's $1,400, saving you $3,400 for 7 nights and 8 days. Pretty cool, right? Of course, we go to Asia, like India, Indonesia, saving you 73% savings. And of course, so many more global properties around the world. But what I love most, and what my favorite is our curated experiences, where we do all the planning for you and you just book it, click it, and go, because you'll have access to excursions, you'll have access to welcome receptions, farewell dinners, discounts at the spas, transfers to and from the airport. And this is good for you and your partner, you and a friend, or even if you want to bring your entire family out as a family reunion, we have group bookings as available as well. Here's an example of our curated trips. This is Puerto Vallarta in Mexico for 5 days, 4 nights, welcome reception, a private pool party, which are my favorite, on-site host. So you have your own concierge with you that we send from our club, farewell dinners. This is an all-inclusive. If you love food like I do, put yes in the chat, because all you can eat, all you can drink, and you can have 15% off at the spa, as well as round trip transfers for only $2.99 per person. Pretty cool. And we have tons of trips all around the world. We do Thailand. My friends just got back from there for $3.99 per person for 5 days. We have 10-day cruises. We have Dubai. Is Dubai on your checklist? Put it on the chat. Yes, because it is on mine too. And then, of course, we do Italy and Costa Rica and so many more. But not only do we do curated trips, we do curated VIP experiences like a car show or the Kentucky Derby or the finals of the NBA playoffs or even the Super Bowl, where you're probably not going to find the tickets like we have, as well as VIP access to concerts and music festivals as well. One of my favorite benefits that we offer is our Be Well telemedicine, where you can simply use your app to call the 24/7 a doctor in 250 languages, zero copay, your entire family is covered, and you have your prescription available at your local pharmacy within 15 to 20 minutes. Here is a testimony from Marigrove.
Maygrove from Minnesota. I just want to say thank you, Be Well, for a great experience. I got a call that my son had a possible ear infection. I hopped on the telemedicine app on the way to pick him up. We got a consult with the doctor right away. He asked us if our pharmacy was the same. He called in a prescription. We got the prescription, had my son home within an hour, resting with the medication. Again, thank you, Be Well.
Yes, perfect service. And that service alone goes anywhere between $40 to $80 on your own to get that available. But with us, to include everything you just saw, it's only $50 a month. Pretty crazy, especially when we give you $50 of product credit every month as well. So when you spend $150 or more, you'll get $50 off. And on top of that, we want to help you feel your best, right? Because people that love to travel always want to look good and feel good, right? So we partnered up with this guru, I like to call Dr. Howard Cohen, who actually owns his own Cohen Health Institute in California, where he has a one-stop healing center with over 300 holistic medicines, where he's treated over 50,000 patients, trained over 50 doctors, and he's also been internationally and awarded and recognized to produce the cleanest products on the market. These products are vegan, dairy-free, soy-free, organic, sugar-free, gluten-free, nightshade-free, non-GMO, and even kosher certified, where you'll see that you're going to get more energy or better sleep, help with weight loss, any kind of discomfort. I'll tell you what, this is my favorite product right here, our recovery line. When I was doing my fitness show, you're going to see here in a minute, this helped me train a lot faster and actually lift heavier, but it also helps with anything and everything that you're having discomfort with. So I absolutely love that. But there's so many other great products, as you can see here. We even do Club Fit challenges every other month. I took first place with the help of the wellness line, losing 15 pounds in 60 days, and also taking it a step further, doing my first ever fitness show for my 40th birthday, losing 32.5 pounds in 5 months with the help of the wellness line, and taking top 10 in my first ever fitness show at the age of 40. So that dream was definitely a reality, and it can be yours too. And not only do we have an awesome wellness line, but we have the top state-of-the-art skincare line, skincare for everybody that has skin, right? If you have skin, put yes in the chat, because we have been the #1 distributor with the Dead Sea, in the Holy Land. It's where you float on water, right? This goes back 5,000 years ago, and to this day, almost 2 million people still travel there to reap its natural healing powers. A friend of mine's father had gangrene in his leg. They wanted to amputate his leg, and his wife said, let me just take him to the Dead Sea for one day. Of course, it burned like crazy, but to this day, he was able to save his leg simply by putting it in the amazing Dead Sea with the exclusive minerals, because it's the lowest point on earth, You have 12 exclusive minerals that come from the Dead Sea only, and we get them shipped straight to our house, where you'll have anti-aging with our my favorite line right here, the red line. This is the hydrating water that I absolutely love. You just put it on your hand, you mix your hands together, and you put it on your face. And at the age of 41, I stopped wearing facial makeup because of it. My skin has looked better than ever. But we also have a men's line. I actually love the eye cream for the men's line. It helps me with the dark circles under my eyes. And of course, I love the mascara. I absolutely love everything. I use it all. But my favorite is this right here, the mud soap. See, I used to suffer from adult acne along my chin line and my neck. And since I've been using this, my skin has been clearer than ever before. And you can even see here in these pictures. In December 2020, when I started, I took some before pictures, and you could see I had dark circles, dark complexion. I didn't show you the acne, but because it was pretty embarrassing. But even in just 1 week later, you can see a huge difference. And then, of course, 1 year later. I don't use fillers. I don't use Botox. I don't use injections. And as you can see, my skin looks amazing for almost being 42. Yay. But with everything I just said, not only does it look amazing, feel amazing, and you can travel for less, but we have an amazing loyalty program, and it allows you to become a member, use some of your products. I always say, whatever you're buying at the grocery store, stop buying it from there and buy it from your own store, because we have the same thing, but a better quality. And you'll find that in 12 consecutive months, when you're doing that, we're actually going to give you a getaway trip. Yes, just for staying loyal with us, switching where you're buying your products to your own line. That is a luxury item. It lasts longer. It's better for you. We're going to give you a trip. Those trips are exclusive to a 7-night hotel getaway, a cruise for 2, and an endless European package for only $99 activation fee. The 7-day hotel getaways give you access to over 1,000 global properties, sleeping up to 8 people, valued at $7,000 per trip. You'll see here in Mexico, normally it would cost you $1,000 on Expedia, but with us, it's only $99 for 4 adults. That would be $25 per person. Pretty crazy, right? We do the Scottsdale Hilton, for example, sleeps 4, 36-hole golf course, a beautiful resort. And then who doesn't love a cruise, right? If you love cruises as much as I do, put yes in the chat. Floating buffets, there's nothing else like it. And this is a quick example of what our trips look like on a cruise.
We are out here on the Ruby Princess. We are chilling at sea 2023. We've got a group of people with us on this experience. This trip has been hands down one of the greatest vacations I've ever been on. Meeting some of the people we've never met. The culture has been absolutely phenomenal. I cannot express how much you need to be on one of these.
We have had the best time on this chillin' vacation.
Hey guys, my name is Olu from Toronto, Canada. Originally from Nigeria, living the good life, guys. I've been on a bunch of cruises, but this is far the best cruise. Not just because of the food, the entertainment, but the people I've been with. The family ship. If you haven't been on a getaway, welcome to the good life.
That's a fun cruise, right? And the craziest thing is that this cruise you just saw would normally cost $1,800 for 7 days. But guess what? Everyone paid $0 because it was included on their getaway, which is really, really cool. And my favorite is the European getaway, where we get the room and you get the food. Yes, you only pay for the food, with over 20 different countries to choose from. 500 different resorts, hotels, and even castles. Yes, this is an amazing experience where you're going to eat breakfast and dinner anyways, right? So you might as well just pay for the food and we get the room if you choose to take that getaway. But if you're like me and you want to cruise or you want a vacation now, then we have an amazing pack for our customers where you can try some of our skincare and our wellness line valued at $2,400 for only $400. This includes your first club membership included and your getaway with activation fee. So that's the club. That's how we help you look your best, feel your best, and travel for less. What I want to do right now is just switch with you and share with you how we built a team of 11,000 people in over 20 countries in my last company. And now we're building an amazing travel club here with Secret, and how I was able to create an income that surpassed my residual bills, right? When I was active duty in the Air Force. See, when I said yes to this next part I'm going to show you, I just thought it would pay off some credit card debt, allow me to go on some more trips. Never did I imagine in my wildest dreams that it would actually allow me to retire by the age of 31, doing this full time for the last 10 years. And by my 5th year, I was making over $100,000 a year. And by my 10th year, I actually made over $1 million, which is crazy because I would have never done that in the Air Force. So if you want to earn some extra income, part-time, spare time, or even full-time like me, put yes in the chat, because this part can actually drastically improve your lifestyle and create some generational wealth income. See, I don't know about you, but when I first heard this residual income at the age of 28, I had no idea what that meant. I had never heard of this term ever before, but I did know what residual bills were. My phone bill, electric bill, water bill, right? All of those bills that keep coming unless you stop them. And who does that, right? What if you can replace your residual bills with $1 more with residual income? I call that freedom. And what's crazy is that we are in the largest industries in the world, one being travel, with over $9.25 trillion, and we can get a piece of that pie. What's really cool is we have up to 7 ways to get paid, and I'm going to show you here a few. But before I do, if you ever heard of this guy, Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and Cash Flow Quadrant. He teaches us that people are conditioned to exchange time for money, where we are building teams and owning systems where we can actually leverage other people's time and create leveraged income, which is really cool. See, J. Paul Getty was one of the first billionaires in the world, and he said that if he would rather have 1% of 100 men's effort than 100% of his own, right? Not work harder, work smarter. So we are doing that here with Club Secret, where we have created a simple system. We teach you how to do it. And of course, your friend that invited you here today, look at them or give them a text and ask them, how hard are you working right now? Not so hard, right? They simply invited you and put me to work, which is crazy. So I am working for you tonight, which is what we will do for you when you get started as well. And when you start making some really great money, we'll also teach you where to invest your money so your money is making money on its own. And the best part, which I like to say is a double-edged sword, is it's only $49 to join your business for the entire year. And the reason why I say it's a double-edged sword is simply because it's only $49 a year, which is awesome. It gives everybody and anybody the opportunity to get started. But on the other hand, like me, in my first 18 months, because it was only $49 a year, I treated it like a hobby, because that's what hobbies cost. So what I would suggest to you is look at this as a $490,000 business so that you can get results way faster than I did and treat it like a business. So to get started today with your club membership, with some amazing products for only $149 to include the business is pretty awesome. And what we do is we teach you, or you bring people to us, because we're doing this every night until October 26th. So you can bring somebody tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to help them get started by sharing this as well. We have a different presenter every night. And when you get 5 people to join on your left and 5 people to join on your right, you'll replace and start earning that $50 that will cover your club membership, right? Pretty cool, huh? Not only that, we're going to help those people do the same thing. And when your team grows to 10-10, you get these awesome, cool dog tags that show your results, and you'll start making $200 a month at this level. I don't know about you, but for me, that would cover my electric bill, right? Wouldn't it be nice to have your electric bill covered? Put a yes in the chat if you agree. But it only gets better from there. When your team grows to 25-25, that could be a car payment for $500. 50-50 is $1,000. That could be your rent payment. 100-100 is $2,000. 250 is $5,000. 500 is $10,000. And we even know people in this company that are earning $20,000 a month, and we're just getting started. Remember, this is a whole new program, so this is not the end. They're saying, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you this, they're saying that this bonus alone, remember, this is only one bonus out of 7. This bonus alone will go up to $1 million. So if you can make $1 million where you're working a month, awesome, congratulations. But if you can't, then why not give this a shot, right? See, Warren Buffett owns 3 companies just like this. And he says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, unfortunately, you'll probably work until you die. I don't know about you, but both my parents are still working, and even my grandparents worked practically until they passed away. But there's no guarantee in this. What you put into it is what you get out of it. Kind of like the gym, right? You can't just become a member of the gym and get results. You got to show up. They say 90% of success comes from just showing up. So that's the easy part, right? Just show up and we'll teach you and help you along the way. We even have amazing training systems with our Inner Circle program that gives you audios from previous events, over 100 hours of recorded content, live interviews, and even podcasts on a weekly basis. And our very next live event is coming up here soon in New Orleans during the most funnest time of the year, Halloween, where we're going to get dressed up, go on river cruises, have a ton of fun, and really learn from the best of the best to help us ignite our business and move into momentum with this amazing concept. But like they say in every business, time is money. Where 4 phases of growth happen in every business, in every industry. The first 2 are formulation and concentration. Formulation is a little bit of disbelief, not sure if things are going to work out. The systems are not really working out. And once you enter into concentration, that's when you finally find what's really working and what systems are in place to be able to move you into a company that grows massively through momentum, where a lot of growth happens and a lot of people make a lot of money. This is a fun phase. And then, of course, stability. Companies like Nike and Apple that we all know about, it's kind of hard to make a lot of big money there once it's in a stable mode. So what's really important about this next slide is that we are in the beginning phases of momentum, like the really early phases of momentum and concentration. So you'll want to lock your spot in right now and build a team. So when we go through momentum, you're going to have an amazing experience riding the roller coaster up into a significant stream of income. But placement is very important. And this is the slide right here that I said, here's my credit card, lock my spot, because I don't want to miss out because of this slide right here. See, the friend that's sharing with you right now is not only showing this to you, they're showing this to a lot of other people. When you decide to get your spot, you take the next available position. If you decide you need to wait on it, sleep about it, pray about it, move money around, talk to your spouse. I've been doing this for 13 years. I've heard it all. We're not here to pressure you. We're just here to help you understand the importance of locking your spot right away. Because if you don't, and someone like me comes in after you, before you join, and I lock my spot in and I grow my team to 11,000 people in 20 countries, and you join a minute later or a week later or a month later or whenever you join, and you are now on my team as well, you could possibly miss out on all the sales that I bring in, versus just locking your spot in now and having the potential of somebody like me jumping in, and overnight you could have a huge team simply because you got started before someone like me, which is really fun and really, really cool. So just to close up, we have a few packages for you to get started with. If you want to just join the travel and you don't want to try our amazing products, which I absolutely love, then you can just join the Club Max membership, which is totally awesome. We also have the preview and the pro pack, which gives you a little bit of the nutrition and the wellness line. or skincare line. With the Pro, you can get both, which is what I highly recommend because it's the biggest value. And not only that, you get 2 getaways with the Pro pack. Each membership comes with your Club Secret first month included, and the preview pack and the Pro pack come with your activation fee, which is really cool as well. So that's the club. If you choose to join with our loyalty, again, it's only $149. But if you're like me, you don't want to wait a year to get your trip, no problem. You can get one of our packs for a little bit more of a price. And that's all we have. This is our founder, which I have a ton of respect for. The reason why is because he gave up his passion and his career of serving as an Air Force intelligence pilot in the Israeli Defense Force, which is a super elite group. And he came to America with his family to help you and help me and build communities that are going to create generational wealth income versus his own family. So I have a ton of respect for him. And here's a quick message from Isaac himself. All right, you saw it, and he is here, the founder of Secret, Isaac Ben Shabbat.
Thank you so much. So I'm sure you had a chance to look a little bit about what Secret is all about, our amazing products, the opportunity to be part of a business that is growing and give unique services that are so relevant to this time and age that we're living in. But what I want to tell you is that outside of the great products, which is going to make you look better and healthier and get you to experience the world, outside of the amazing compensation plan, at the end we're building a community over in Secret. It's all about the relationship that we're going to have. I want you to imagine joining a business with your friends, a business that you can enjoy celebrating life together. You don't see it as a work and personal, it's become your life. You work with the people that you like, you hang out with them after that, and you get to grow together as a community. So being part of Secret means joining a community that understands that integrity, that love, culture, responsibility we have for one another is the key part of our successful. I'm so excited to get to see you hopefully in one of our events, to get to hear your story, and to see you become successful over here in our community. Bye-bye.
So there you have it. Even that little chubby face has been transformed, and I am honored and blessed and all in. And just to close, to make it real simple for you, so it's not so awkward when your friend asks you if you're ready to get started, we're just going to want to know if you're an A, B, or C. C simply means that you're ready to be a customer. You want to try out some of our amazing product line and support your friends, or even bring some referrals. We love referrals as well. If you're a B, you're not sure which pack to pick, but you're definitely ready to get started. We will stick around here for a few more minutes and help you better understand which packs are available. But if you're like most of us, put an A in the chat, put a yes in the chat, because you want to go all in with us, become an agent, travel the world, use our product line, and of course, help you and your family create generational wealth. I love to be the first one to welcome you to the family, and congratulations on getting started. I can't wait to see you at the next event here coming up in New Orleans, and I hope you have a great night. Bye, everyone.